This is the WWE SmackDown review, September 6th review, and this is the different kind of review because I'm actually not recording this after SmackDown. I'm recording this straight at like the day, like literally Sunday the 7th. So this video is late, a little late. It makes sense. Anyway, the show started off when we saw Bayley come out, and and then we saw Giovanni Vinci, who remembered he was Italian. He finally remembered that he was Italian. He finally came back. He kind of looks like Mr. Worldwide, but I didn't know we had that many celebrity appearances today. Then they showed the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. By the way, have you guys seen Cody Rhodes' lawsuit where that one dude from the band called the American Nightmare is suing Cody Rhodes for the American Nightmare name and WWE? Yeah. That's okay. But they just start off with recaps of Bash in Berlin. So yeah. But in Adam in Canada, the last episode on Fox at Rogers Place, Cody Rhodes started off the show, and we all know what Cody says when he gets in the ring. He says, "What do you want to talk about?" He was basically talking about the match at Bash in Berlin with him and Kevin Owens. So yeah, and then he also welcomed Michael Cole back to SmackDown because obviously Michael Cole is just gonna get SmackDown in good with USA, and then I'm gonna guess when Pat McAfee comes back, it's gonna be him and Michael Cole on Raw when it goes to Netflix in January. And I see that Joe Hendry sign in the background. Come on, don't be. Yeah. Anyway, he basically offered an invite to the Bloodline, and Solo Sikoa came out and said, "Are you done, Cody? Are you done? Are you done running your mouth?" And he basically said, "Stop running your mouth and get ready to defend your title against a real challenger." And so yeah. And then Cody Rhodes started talking to blah, 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 blah. He wants the title. Cody wanted to defend his title, but now against Solo. Jacob Fatu, and he said, "Jacob Fatu, step up." And Jacob Fatu came up to the ring, but Jacob Fatu was gold decline, so Solo could do it. And then basically, Solo basically says how the Bloodline, blah, blah, blah. Then Cody's saying something about how the WWE Undisputed WWE Championship revolves around him. So, yeah, it does at the end of the day. And then he snapped his fingers. The Bloodline came in, Jacob Fatu, Tamatanga, and Solo Sikoa. But then the Street Profits and DIY came out and said, and then Nick Aldis came out and said, no, this ain't how it's gonna work. This ain't gonna work. It's gonna be an 8-man tag team match. Street Profits, DIY versus the Bloodline in the main event of SmackDown. So that's what we eventually got. And also Nick Aldis did announce that next week, the debut of the USA Network, it's going to be Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Championship in a steel cage match. So, the Bloodline can't get in the match, which somehow I feel like the Bloodline's anyway going to get involved, but we already know. Anyway, they showed Tiffany Stratton and the Pretty Deadly was talking about the USA Network, the SmackDown moving to the USA Network, and then eventually, Pretty Deadly was talking about how they should getting ready to premiere their musical. WWE, when's the musical coming out, buddy? I want the Pretty Deadly musical. That Pretty Deadly musical better come out very soon, WWE. I'm not even joking, buddy. I'm not joking either. So yeah. And Nia Jax basically came in and was talking about how people were in the locker room were saying that basically came in and said how that people think she was going to cash in on Tiffany Stratton was going to cash in on Nia Jax last week, but Nia Jax was kind of acting sus in here, so I was not trusting Nia Jax. But anyway, Bayley had her first match since SummerSlam, which was literally for a month ago. So yeah, and then Tiffany Stratton came out. Started with a lockup. Tiffany Stratton was pulling the hair. But Bayley was basically wearing down Tiffany Stratton's arm, but went into a roll-up, surprise roll, 1, 2, kick out. There's a lot of surprise roll-ups in here, and then again, nice clothesline to Tiffany Stratton. Oh, this was pretty crazy. Alabama slammed to the outside. That had hurt. Another pin, a surprise roll-up. Kick out. Bayley kicked out of a pin. And then Tiffany Stratton kept hitting Bayley's arm into it. And then this was absolutely insane. But, brother, godly. Anyway, what happened was this was a nice diving elbow drop. But actually, when they were still on the outside, Tiffany Stratton gave a nice basement drop kick to Bayley. But again, in the beginning of the show on Fox, the show kept cutting out. I don't know why, but yeah, it kept cutting out, so it was kind of annoying. But then went for a pin with that what's it called, the clothesline thing, and this. But actually, before she went for the pin right there, Nia Jax came. Oh wait, Nia Jax came out. There, didn't get a picture. Then this again, Alabama slam again. Backslide roll up. But Nia Jax was actually distracting the referee, so I don't know if Nia Jax accidentally did this for Tiffany Stratton or did this on Bayley. But anyway, because I don't even know. But Rose Plant 1, 2, 3. Bayley is your winner and wins against Tiffany Stratton. So yeah, and then Kevin Owens. They show Kevin Owens looking at the ring, Wayne Gretzky's thing. And then A-Town Down Under was making fun of Kevin Owens and the Oilers and said, in Austin Theory, said the only way that the Oilers can win a championship is buying it at WWE.com shop. And then Kevin Owens said something what Wayne Gretzky said, and Austin Theory said no. But anyway, what basically happened is Kevin Owens got a match with Kevin Owens versus Austin Theory versus Grayson Waller, and basically Kevin Owens also stole that Oilers belt, and Grayson Waller said, "How you didn't even pay for it yet?" So yeah, and then Mr. Worldwide, the celebrity, finally made his debut, and he Ludwig Kaiser beat him so bad that he finally remembered he was Italian and debuted. And even someone gave... then they showed this stupid Legado del Fantasma segment. So how Santos Escobar was basically saying they need to win gold or something. So yeah. But anyway, he made his entrance. Now let me tell you something right now. The entrance was longer than the actual match itself. Someone gave him a kiss on his cheek. So a lady, yep. Apollo Crews got a jobber's entrance. Kinda sucks. But Giovanni Vinci was taking off his coat and literally just got a backslide 1, 2, 3 and lost in like 3 seconds. Because the referee was tired And yeah, he was mad. And then we got Chelsea Green yapping to Nick Aldis about what happened to NXT and how she's not ready. And Michin ended up coming in and got a match with her, and obviously Michin's ribs still hurt. Anyway, the next match was Kevin Owens versus A-Town Down Under, which technically was a triple threat match, but they were kind of working together the whole time. Kevin Owens at the beginning of the match had a running cannonball. Yeah, a bunch of but this they kept attacking Kevin Owens. Put Grayson Waller through a table. You got some of these moments. They're running senton. But, rolling senton right there. The fisherman driver suplex thing. A roll-up. A stunner. 1, 2, 3. But let me tell you something in this match, though. Waller and Austin Theory kept breaking each other's own pins down. Kept breaking each other's pins up. So even they were having some issues, but I think eventually Triple H is also leading this up to make Grayson Waller turn, or Austin Theory's face turn even better than it's already. So yeah, but at the end of the match, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory got attacked Kevin Owens. A-Town Down paid into a pay dirt. So yeah. And then they basically showed a bunch of, A-Town Down. They're standing tall. Then they showed after this LA Knight was coming out. They basically said they just show a bunch of Carmelo recaps. But then Michael Coles and Corey Graves were basically glazing the history of Fox and SmackDown. So yeah. And it just shows a bunch of recaps of SmackDown, how the past 5 years since 2019 how SmackDown has affected Fox. Then basically LA Knight came out and basically said, "Let me talk to you," and he said, "Hit it and quit it. International Open challenges," and he said, "I already got 2 defense. Oh, like my predecessor, who had the championship for 10 months." Basically also making fun of Logan Paul. But Carmelo Hayes basically came out talking trash to LA Knight and basically saying, "You're not him." Like that. Andrade came out and said something in Spanish. LA Knight said, "What the hell did you just say?" Andrade and Carmelo started fighting. BFT to both Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. So yeah. And then A-Town Down Under was talking to Nick Aldis and said next week they want a match with Kevin Owens and a partner of his choice, even though he probably can't find one. I'm going to guess. So it's probably going to be maybe Sami Zayn, maybe. I don't know who it's actually going to be. But anyway, Chelsea Green made her entrance for her match with Michin. Commercial break. Michin ribs are still taped up from last week. Yeah, this match was pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Chelsea Green was kept targeting Michin's ribs, which I was... And somehow, Corey Graves on commentary said, Chelsea Green is a deep in wrestling roots. And even Michael Cole looked this up. And did not say anything. Anyway, Michin did a roll up, and then a Hurricane Rana, pretty good. But I think this was the first match where I saw Chelsea Green actually try to win a match. I feel like she doesn't really try to win matches like that. But of course, Michin with the comeback, but Piper Niven ends up costing Michin the match. Roll up. Yeah. A suicide dive from Michin. But right here is where you see the end. Because she got hit with a senton. The unpretty her. 1, 2, 3. Chelsea Green gets the win. And they showed on Monday, it's going to be Jey Uso versus Pete Dunne versus Ilya Dragunov, Braun Strowman. Then this is going to be on next week on WWE and USA Week. But then the main event came up. But before that, they showed DIY and Street Profits, and they just said they respect each other. They don't really like each other like that, but they do respect each other. And they did mention, WWE did say Bret Hart's returning on Raw, so I guess my prediction about Natalya returning is wrong. So, yeah, my bad. But anyway, Solo Sikoa made their entrance, new Bloodline Titantron, so that's pretty cool. The Street Profits made their entrance from the crowd, which is pretty cool. We are DIY came out, and so yeah. And they were just doing a whole huge brawl at the beginning of the match. Like, nobody could find anything. Of course, magnificent tag team work from the Street Profits. Nice spear from Johnny Gargano. But Jacob Fatu ended up destroying everybody in this match. But then, Solo Sikoa just destroyed them. But Tommaso Ciampa got Jacob Fatu in the ring post, which kind of sucked. Spinning Solo, but it didn't work out. Because he ended up kicking out. This was, I think it was a superplex from the top. I don't even know what this was. Montez Ford hit a 450 splash, but Jacob Fatu did a nice senton. So yeah. But what was sad about this match is they were beating up poor Tangaloa, but at least Tangaloa got the W. But anyway, Impaler DDT to Jacob Fatu, from Jacob Fatu to Montez Ford. Tags in Solo. Solo hit a spike. Another spike. 1, 2, 3. The Bloodline wins the match and puts the ones up high in the sky. And Solo wearing the Ula Fala. And that was the SmackDown. So I thought the SmackDown was pretty decent. Wasn't the best. Again, I was just kind of distracted kind of show, but we won't talk about the reason why. I thought it was a pretty good SmackDown though. What do you guys think in the comments below? Anyway, drop that big thumbs up in the comments down below, and hit the subscribe button, and also in the any other news? I don't think so. Anyway, bye!